This episode of the Accounting Insiders podcast is brought to you in part by Xero. Xero is a powerful cloud accounting software that improves efficiencies across your practice. With all client data stored on a single unified ledger, you and your clients can easily access and collaborate on the same set of books. Xero's advisor tools and automation solutions reduce time-consuming manual tasks and put data entry on autopilot. Work faster and more efficiently than ever before with Xero. Visit xero.com/accounting insiders to learn more.
All right. Hey, this is Gary DeHart. I am with Insightful Accountant, and I am recording here at Xerocon 2024 in Nashville. We're at on the trade show floor, so if it's a little noisy in the background, that's why. We're just having conversation with some of the vendors and different people here, just to really just get a kind of a high level about their products, about what they're doing here at Xerocon, and about how their products are used either by the accounting firms or their clients or both. So welcome. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes to talk to us.
Thank you, Gary, for having us.
And again, let's just go high level. So what is Bill 360?
So Bill 360 is an account receivable automation tool, and we're integrated into accounting platforms, obviously here at Xero, at Xerocon. The biggest distinction for Bill 360 is that we are built on a B2B payment platform. Okay. So biggest difference is you take somebody like Stripe or Braintree or PayPal, for example, all of those tools are built on a B2C payment platform. Okay. So just to give you a little visual, if on a B2C payment platform, if you're paying for some goods, you either have the money in your account or you get declined because you don't have the funds. On a B2B payment transaction, if you're a company and I'm a company, I invoice you and you pay me, that doesn't necessarily mean that those funds are received.
Right.
So there's a lot of hang up, right? So we have a two-way sync within the accounting platforms that gives us 18 to 24 months worth of history. From that, we can approve that transaction. We actually guarantee that transaction through our software.
Okay.
So it's a huge benefit. And it's not a fit for if it's a $50 transaction or a $100 transaction or even a $500 transaction. What we're looking for are bigger transactions. Your 10,000, 50,000, 180,000 type of dollar amount transactions, because in a B2B payment situation, those are the ones that get hung up.
Okay.
And so we're able to guarantee that transaction with all the history. This is tip of the spear technology. And so just to give you an idea, we can sign a client, we can approve a client, and sync a client within 16 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's tip of the spear technology in AR automation. So in enterprise level businesses, they cannot live without this software. What Bill 360 has done is brought it down to the SMB market, and we actually exhibited at Scaling New Heights, which was our coming out party.
Yeah.
And it was specifically for accountants and bookkeepers. This software is for small to medium-sized businesses to improve their cash flow.
Okay. And so where do the accountants and bookkeepers, where do they fit in then? In the mix?
So where we see this fit is that typically these accountants are having customers that are having AR issues. So what do you do about it? Typically it'll be, I'm looking for somebody that does kind of a reoccurring billing model, where we come in and we say, yes, we have this software, but we have the payments piece built in. And so they'll first try out with a couple of their clients to say, hey, listen, are you having a hard time with getting paid to improve the cash flow? Introduce Bill 360, and then we give them customer reminders. We have a really exciting collaboration tool So just to give you an idea, if somebody receives an invoice and they have a question about it, what do you do? Do you call somebody? Do you send an email to the business and say, hey, listen, I have a question about this? It's really tough. Within our software, we give you the ability to collaborate with that particular seller, right? So it improves the buyer-seller relationship.
Okay.
You can attach things within this collaboration tool. You can talk to them, and it's really easy. It's user-friendly. The other thing that we can do is that we have a wallet where you can load up and use a credit card to pay for these features, or you can do an ACH. So you put the banking and routing number in there. So it's a user-friendly software, and really inexpensive at this particular point.
Okay.
So
I'm sure the accounting community loves the inexpensive part.
they do.
That's what they
do.
Yeah, they like that.
And it's new. So typically, a first conversation piece is, oh, I really don't have a lot of clients asking for this. And what we tell them is that they have no idea about it. So we are doing this to partner up with different software companies, partner up with bookkeepers and accountants for them to be able to get people to use it.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking for.
For the accounting pros, is there a revenue model for them? Is there a financial benefit of working with Bill 360?
Absolutely. Great question. So right now what we're doing is, if you partner with us, what we do is we're able to offer a free software upgrade. Okay, for any accounting firm, any bookkeeper out there that they're looking to get some new technology, we would then say, hey, listen, we'll offer this to you for free. And then the revenue model is that we will pay them on the back end.
Okay. And that's up front. It's not like any, there's no hocus pocus or anything. It's just like, hey,
Absolutely not.
Here's the model.
I don't know how
We're
long
above
it's going to
board,
last,
right? Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this is what's so exciting about something like Xerocon, is that we're going to be able to offer this to anybody that would like to talk to us. Yeah. And, as the company grows, will that continue to happen? I doubt it. But right now, that's what I can offer.
Okay, that's great. And so how do people contact you, or would it be you directly, or?
So you can either go to our website, which is www.bill360.com, or yes, my email address is chris.mcdonald at bill360.com.
Very good. Anything in parting? Any last things that, one thing I thought of as I was saying that, where else will you guys be exhibiting? Is there anything else on the board?
Great question. So we were at AICPA.
Okay.
We were at Scaling New Heights.
Yep.
We were at, obviously, Xerocon here.
Yep.
And we will be at QuickBooks Connect in, I think it's late October, November.
Late October. We were
Okay.
looking at that yesterday. It's like 27 through 29 or something like that.
Sure.
So, yeah, late October.
Yeah. So
All
we'll
right.
be there exhibiting.
Well, we'll see you there as well if we don't see you around Atlanta somewhere.
Great.
All right. Appreciate
Well, thank
it.
you for having me.
Absolutely.
All right,
Got
Gary.
it.